Greetings, family. I've been seeing something that's becoming more and more frequent amongst celebrities and people of ways and means financially is that women over 40 are getting pregnant. And you got Janet Jackson got pregnant at 50, Halle at 47, and now Ashanti is pregnant at 43. And I think it's a beautiful thing. I think it's great to know that in your older years, you still have a chance of becoming a mother, but there are a few things that women need to know, especially younger women, when it comes to giving birth and becoming mothers. God didn't give you your period at 11 to try to start having kids at 40 plus years old. And more importantly than that, the old fashioned way is usually much more difficult the older you become. Another thing is that 35 plus years old, pregnancy is considered geriatric, which means the mother is at higher risk for issues with her health. The child is at higher risk for things like autism, uh, different other ailments, Down syndrome, you name it, which will come with that risk. What I'm trying to say is children is a young person's game. Moreover than that, when you're dealing with pregnancy, most of these women that have babies at that age, they have the money and the resources to go through in vitro fertilization and pay tens of thousands of dollars to do that. And the fact of the matter is 90% of the women out here are not making that kind of money. Only 10% of the women across the board are making $75,000 or more a year. Most women make 50K or less. So they're not really in the position to do that. And I believe that older women sometimes give younger women this illusion that you have forever, and you don't. And to take on a child, especially for the people who want to be single mothers, which I think is selfish when you just want to have a baby to have a baby. But to take on a child is a $300,000 proposition per kid now, just to give them an average lifestyle. And that's just, I mean, that's mortgage money, that's house money. So I would recommend to women, especially if you're younger, to tie yourself to a relationship with a man so you have a balanced family, and to have children earlier in life, and to think about it that way. I'm not saying you can't have children late in life, and I understand the desire for motherhood, but yo, you're on a time clock. And if you want to have children, I would advise to do it earlier than later because it is exhausting. And any woman out there who's a mother will tell you that children take a toll. Men will tell you children take a toll. It's your greatest asset and your greatest liability, and you're better off starting earlier than later. That would be my advice. Stop giving these young girls the delusion that they can just wait till 40 plus years old and they're going to get pregnant. More importantly than that, the odds of getting pregnant after 40 are 5% or less. Naturally, that is. So unless you got money for in vitro, which is anywhere from $10,000 to $50,000, I would find a man that you can cling to and get to cooking. Just a word of advice. Not here to poo-poo anybody's dream.